Hello guys, good morning. Online students, good morning. Online students, good morning. Good morning, Navya. Why you all are sitting so back? Fill these places, no? Fill these places. Come. Okay, what we learned last class? What we learned last class? Yes, my dear students, what did we learn last class? We learned nothing, no? We learned something called as declaration of data types in Java. Sorry, declaration of variables in JavaScript. What were the different types of keywords you saw in this? Var, let, and constant. So when it comes to var keyword, if you access or if you reassign or you redeclare inside the block, is it allowed? Outside the block? Allowed. And when you use let keyword, can you access the value inside the block? Outside the block? Huh? Inside the block it is? Outside the block? Assigning the value inside the block? Outside the block? Redeclaring inside the block? Outside the block? Allowed. Okay. Next one, by using constant keyword. By using constant keyword, if you try to access inside the block, it is outside the block. If you try to reassign inside the block, outside the block, redeclare inside and outside, both are not allowed. Yes. After that, what we saw what are the different types of data types in JavaScript. What are the different types of data types? Primitive data type, special or trivial data type, and composite data types. What are the different types of primitive data types? Number, string, boolean, and in special and trivial, we saw undefined and null. So your special and trivial also belongs to which type of data type? Primitive data type. What are the different types of composite data types? Arrays and objects. Have I taught you people about the arrays? Sir? Arrays is not taught for you, no? Yes or no? Today we will learn something called as alert boxes. Sorry, not alert boxes. Pop-ups in JavaScript, and we will learn about arrays. Okay? Clear? Yes or no? Not happy, yeah? You all are not happy. Huh? Okay. Shall we start? Shall we start? Okay. The next topic is, what is the next topic I said? Three pop-ups in JavaScript. 3 pop-ups in JavaScript. What do you mean by pop-ups, guys? Online students, what do you mean by pop-ups? Online students, what do you mean by pop-ups? Yes, what do you mean by pop-ups? Have you ever seen a pop-up? Yes or no? Yes. So you have seen how many types of pop-ups? You have seen one type of pop-up where you will get the alert message. Yes or no? The very first type of pop-up is called as alert box. It is called as alert box. Now, we will see how this alert box looks like. We will see how this alert box looks like. Okay. For an example, let me consider that this is a web page. And inside this web page, you are getting one alert pop-up. You are getting one alert pop-up. So what you will have in an alert pop-up? First thing is you will have only one button. That is nothing but okay. Yes or no? You will have only one button, that is okay. And you will have some alert message here. Yes or no? Or a warning message here. Yes? Yes or no? What happened? What happened? You only. You. Huh? What happened? You're dull today. No, Pakka. You look good when you're smiling, da. Okay. So what is an alert pop-up? Alert pop-up or alert box are one and the same. Okay. So alert pop-up is nothing that consider that you have one web page and you will get one pop-up. And you will get one pop-up. In that pop-up, you will be having one alert message and you will be having only one button, that is okay button. Okay. So now how to write this? How to write or what functions we will be using for this alert pop-up is, let me consider your HTML document. In that, I will not write those things. I will write with title. I will write with title. And let me take the title as, pop-ups. And let me close this title tag. Okay, let me close this title tag. So now what I'm trying to do here is, after this title tag, since it is a JavaScript, you will be using which tag? You will be using a tag called as script tag. So inside the script tag, what and all I want to do? Inside the script tag, what and all I want to do? Inside the script tag, I will use one function. I will use one function called as alert function. I will use one function called as alert function. Okay. After using this alert function, can I show it directly? Can I show it directly? Yes or no? Mal, hinde light off madma. Someone off that light, no? I have an announcement to make. Your SQL classes is starting from, I think I'll tell you when, but in this week only your SQL classes will be started and you people are supposed to come at morning 9 o'clock. Okay. From 9 to 10:30 you'll be having SQL classes, and from 11 to 1 o'clock you people have this front end class. Okay. Clear? Done? You let it know? Or you'll say, ma'am, edolade 9 gante, ma'am. Huh? Will you say like this? No. You let in the class know? Good. Okay. So now let me go to the program. Which code I have to open now? Now let me open the code called as what? Visual Studio Code. Yes. Please today you people talk to me, okay? I'm not able to screen. Okay, done. So now here, wait, let me select the folder. So now in this folder, let me take it as pop-up dot, oh, it's there, pop-ups dot html. popups.html. Okay, what's the shortcut? Shift 1, enter, and now let me go here and let me give the title as what? Let me give the title as pop-ups in JavaScript. Okay, so now just let me save this. Inside the body tag, I will not write anything because it's not needed. Okay, so now after this title tag, let me consider one more tag, that is your script tag, and inside the script tag, let me pass one function called as alert function. Let me pass one function called as alert function, and I'll just click on this. And now wait a second. And now let me go here, run. Okay. If you people observe here, am I getting one alert pop-up? Am I getting one pop-up? Yes or no? You people can observe here. This is the type. One second. What is the title of the page? What is the title? The title is nothing but pop-ups in JavaScript. So now, if you people observe here, as I said you people, in alert pop-up, in alert box or in alert pop-up, you will get only one button and you will get one alert message. Here there is no alert message because I have not said what message you're supposed to pass. Okay. I have just taken the function name called as alert. As I said you, for all the alert pop-ups, you will just be having only one button, that is OK button. And this here, my requirement is I want to display one alert message here. I want to display one alert message here. And when I click, this pop-up should disappear. Okay, clear? Done. So now what I will do, online students, are you people getting it? Online students? Yes. Okay, so now inside this alert pop-up, I will say something called as be alert to learn Java. I will say be alert to learn JavaScript. So that is nothing but, so this be alert to learn JavaScript, it is nothing but one alert message I am trying to show. Okay. So now let me save this. If you go back to your program and wait a second. And if you refresh, can you see here? I am getting the alert message whichever I had typed. Be alert to learn JavaScript. So this is one alert message I'm doing. Ma'am, still I want to add some alert message into that. Still I see now when I click on OK, can you see the pop-up anywhere on the page? It's gone. Yes. So now what I will do? Let me again go back to the program, and now I will type another one alert message. And inside this, I will say stay tuned. Stay tuned. And as I said to you yesterday in statements, after each statement, mention it with a semicolon. Okay. So now let me save this. When you go back and refresh, can you see here? Be alert to learn JavaScript. What did I pass there? Stay tuned. One second. Yeah. Can you see here? One second. Let me go back. Yeah, if you people observe here, I'll refresh this. What is my first alert message I am saying? I'm saying be alert to learn JavaScript. Yes. Ma'am, you have passed another one alert message also. Alert message also calling as stay tuned. Where is that alert? So if you people observe here, when I click on OK, I'm getting another one alert message. Saying it as stay tuned. Ma'am, no, ma'am, I want everything in one alert message only. So in pop-ups, if you're supposed to give any spaces or any tab spaces, then you will be using something called as escape sequence. If you want to give tab, see, now I will print one complete line here. No alert message will be so big. It will be one after another. Ma'am, I want to give one space, ma'am. From one line to another line, I have to give one space. At that time, I will be using something called as escape sequences. I will be using something called as escape sequences. So now, if you have to go to the next line, in HTML, if it had to go to the next line, giving some break, you were using break tag. Yes or no? If you wanted to display any horizontal line, you were using HR tag. Yes. So now, in this pop-up, I want to go to the next line means you will be using escape sequences. In that escape sequences, you will be using /n to go to the next line. You will be using /n to go to the next line, and you will be using /t to give some tab space. You will be giving /t for using some for giving some tab space. Okay. So now let us see how it works. Yes or no? Now let me click on this OK. Now if you people observe here, my both of the two pop-ups are disappeared. Yes. Now I want to display the complete be alert to learn JavaScript and stay tuned. That one I have to get it in one single pop-up. Okay. So now what to do? So now how will you write? So when I go back to the program, what I'll do, I'll take the stay tuned. I'll copy this, but first remove this. And what did I say? If I have to go to the next line, what I have to do? First of all, I have to say what? What is my first alert message? Be alert to learn JavaScript. Now I wanted to go to the next line and type something called as stay tuned by using what sequences? By using escape sequences. So I will say what I have to use. I will use /n and I will say stay tuned. Okay, will it go to the next line? Yes or no? So now let me save this, go back and refresh. Can you see here? Previously, I was getting two alert pop-ups. Yes or no? I was getting two alert message. One was that be alert to learn JavaScript, and the other one, when you clicked on OK, then only the next alert message you got as stay tuned. Yes. So now if you people observe here, be alert to learn JavaScript, one alert message, stay tuned, second alert message, both are getting displayed in one single pop-up. By using what sequences? By using escape sequences. Ma'am, now from for the stay tuned, I want to give some tab space, ma'am. I want to give some tab space. So what you will do? Oh, now, okay, now let me click on OK. So now what you'll do? Which escape sequence you'll use? So now after this only I will give /t. Okay. Yes, enough that much. Okay, now let me save this and give a semicolon, save, go back and refresh. Few people observe here. Can you see one arrow symbol here? Can you see one arrow symbol here? That is only called as tab space. That is only called as tab space. So in this tab space, it will take 8 tabs. It will take 8 tabs. So this is how your alert pop-up is displayed. Clear? Clear? Yes or no? Yes or no? Online students, any doubt with this? Online students, any doubt? No. Okay. You have the second type of pop-up. So now let me mention here by using comments as alert pop-up. What type of comment is this? What type of comment is this? The first one which I'm using. What type of comment? It is nothing but single line comment. Yes or no? So now, what is the second type of pop-up? The second type of pop-up, is called as confirmation box. The second type of pop-up is called as confirmation box. Can you tell me what is the difference between alert pop-up and confirmation box, or alert box and confirmation box? Have you seen a confirmation pop-up? Yes or no? Okay, how does a confirmation pop-up look like? How does a confirmation pop-up look like? Yes. Yellow. Why are you all silent today, first of all? Huh? Why are you all silent today? I am not able to scream because I am not well. What is wrong with you people? Huh? Talk something, no? Fast. ಏನೋ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಗಾದೆ, ಬರ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತಾ ರಾಯರ್ ಕುದ್ರೆ ಕತ್ತೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ, ಹಂಗೆ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀರಾ. I will not talk. If you people are like this, I will not be the same. Trust me. ನನ್ ಕಿರ್ಚ್ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೇನೆ ನೀವು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Huh? Yes, sir. I should shout. You want me to shout? Now tell me, what is the difference between alert pop-up and what is the difference between confirmation pop-up? Okay, at least you people tell me, have you seen confirmation pop-up? Who has seen? Raise your hands. Yeah, what is a confirmation pop-up? How it looks like? How it looks? Then what have you observed? Okay. See, in alert box, what was happening? You were having one box, you were having one alert message, and you were having only one button, that was okay button. Now in this confirmation box or confirmation pop-up, you will be having two types of buttons. One is okay and another one is cancel. One is okay and the other one is cancel. Okay. So here, what my requirement is, yeah, confirmation pop-up will have two buttons, yes and no button. Correct, true. So now, what my requirement is, 1 second. So what is my requirement is, so this is, which type of pop-up is this? This is alert pop-up. This is alert pop-up. And what kind of pop-up is this? This is nothing but confirmation. This is nothing but confirmation pop-up. Correcta? Correcta? So my requirement is, my first requirement for this confirmation pop-up is, when I click on OK, when I click on OK, I should get one message. I should get one message saying that the user clicked on OK, so it is true. And if the user clicks on cancel, I should get one message saying that the user clicked on cancel, so it is false. Yes. What is my requirement? First requirement. My first requirement is in confirmation pop-up, when the user clicks on OK, that is on OK button. Ma'am, why should I use this confirmation pop-up? Sometimes people will, they would want to verify it again. Yes or no? So when I click on OK, they should get to know that yes, the user has clicked on OK. Or if the user clicks on cancel, they should get to know that the user has clicked on cancel. Yes or no? So for that only, I'm saying that when you click on OK, it should say the user clicked on OK and it should be true. And next one, if the user clicks on cancel, They should say the user clicked on cancel, so it is false. Okay, we'll see it now. Artha aitama Vivek, Dushyant? Okay, so now wait. Okay, so now in this confirmation box, what you have to do? In this confirmation box, I have to use one function called as confirm. In that one, I will say click OK. Oh, sorry. Now visible? Yes. So now what I'm trying to do is, for the confirmation box, I am using the function called as confirm. And I'm saying I want two buttons. Click OK or cancel. Click OK or cancel. Now let me save this and let me see whether I am getting that pop-up or not. Okay. Now let me go here, refresh. What is happening here? What is happening here? I am getting an alert message. Why? Why? Because you have two inputs there. You have two inputs there. Yes or no? One is OK and one is cancel. I am not getting it. I am not getting it. So now what you have to do is you have to create one reference variable for that, and you have to store that inside one variable. You have to create one reference variable and you have to store it inside one reference variable. Now, can you tell me how to store this? Now, I will say variable and I will say result. Variable and I will say result. And what should I do? And I will say I have to store it inside which one? I should say confirm. That is the function here. That is the function. What is the function name here? What is the function name here? Yeah, after that, what I have to pass inside that, I have to say click OK or cancel. I have to say click OK or cancel. Should I give a semicolon? Should I give a semicolon? Yes. After that, whatever is getting typed here, don't you think that is one alert message? Yes or no? Yes or no? Whatever the content it is getting typed here. Okay, ma'am, you said for confirmation pop-up, you will get two types of button. One is OK button and cancel button. Okay. But the message which is getting displayed inside that confirmation pop-up, don't you think that it is alert pop-up? Yes or no? So now, which function I have to use? I will say alert. I will say alert and I will say user clicked on, let me give a colon here, and now I will say plus result. Yes, will I get it? Will I get or not? Okay, now let me save this. Barde idre nimge odiyadu hushar. Am I getting it? Am I getting it? What was the message which I passed there? Inside that confirmation confirmation function, what was the message I passed? I said either click on OK or cancel. Am I getting it? Am I getting with two buttons? Am I getting with two buttons? Yes or no? Okay. Now I will click on OK. Now I will click on OK. What is happening? 1 second. Yeah. Can you see? What is it saying? The user clicked. Why? Why is it getting true? Because I clicked on OK. That is the reason I am getting the value as true. If I click on cancel, what will happen? Now I will click on OK. So now again, let me refresh this. I will click on cancel. So what is happening? The user clicked on. Why am I getting it false? Because I have clicked on cancel. So only I am getting the result as false. Clear? Done? Yes or no? Online students, are you people getting it? Online students, yes or no? Please reply in the chat box soon. Online students, come on, reply. Guys, did you people understand? Vivek, Dushyant? Yes? Clear? Others? Clear? Yes or no? Inky Pinky? Understood? Good. Okay. So now, after this confirmation box, after this alert pop-up, you have another one pop-up. You have another one pop-up called as prompt box. You have something called as prompt box. Now, can you people tell me what do you mean by prompt box? Yes, can you tell me what do you mean by prompt box? What do you mean by prompt box? Have you seen this prompt box? Yes or no? Yeah, someone is saying, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಕಣೋ, at least ಅದಾದ್ರೂ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ರೋ. Okay, what do you mean by this prompt box, guys? What do you mean by prompt box? See, how will you get one alert box? Alert pop-up. You will be having one button here and you will be having an alert message here. This is nothing but your alert pop-up. This is nothing but your alert pop-up. You have another one type of pop-up that is nothing but confirmation pop-up. You have another type of pop-up that is nothing but confirmation pop-up. And inside this confirmation pop-up, you are having one button that is okay. And you have another one button called as cancel. And inside this confirmation pop-up only, you are getting one alert message. Yes or no? Yes or no? So now, what do you mean by this prompt box? Prompt box. So now, here also the same thing. You will be having two buttons, that is okay, and you will be having cancel. But the thing is, you will be having one input box here. You will be having one input box here. Okay, you will be just having one input box. So now what my requirement is, when I write something inside this input box, that one alert message should be displayed to me. One alert message should be displayed to me saying that this is what the data that the user has entered in that input box. Okay, we'll see it. We'll see it. Can you change OK button instead of yes or no? Yeah, you just click on yes or no. That's all. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so now what is the next type of prompt? What is the next type? What is the next type? The next one is nothing but prompt. So here also, what I will be doing, instead of writing one function called as prompt, let me directly store it inside some variable. Okay, variable, I will say result is equals to, and I will say, I will take the function called as prompt function, and inside this prompt function, I will say enter the name. What am I saying? You have to enter the name inside that input box. Okay. So after this, what I have to do? After this, what I have to do? Whichever pop-up you take, you will get one alert message inside that also. So which function I have to use? I will use one function called as alert. And inside this alert, I will say entered name is, entered name is, and now I have to get the result here. So I will say plus result. Clear? Clear? Guys, if you observe here, this is your confirmation box. Yes, you used one function called as confirm, and you pass some content inside that saying click or cancel. Yes, click OK or cancel. Yes. Now, if you observe these two, don't you think it is one and the same? Yes or no? Here, you are using confirm function, and here you are using which function? You are using prompt function. Okay. Let us see whether it happen or not. Yes or no? So now let me save this. Go back to the program and refresh. Can you see here? Yes, can you observe here? I am getting the prompt box here. Yes or no? What is it saying? You have to enter the name. What name shall I enter here? See, I can enter something inside that pop-up. Yes or no? So now let me take my own name. ನೀವಂತೂ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನನ್ನ ನೇಮ್ ನಾನೇ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. Okay. So now I will click on OK. Can you see here? What is it saying here? It is telling me, it is also sending me an alert message saying that this is what the input you have given to me. Yes. Clear with all the three types of pop-ups? Yes or no? What are the different types of pop-ups we saw? You saw three types of pop-ups. One is alert pop-up, then confirmation pop-up, and prompt box. Clear? Yes or no? So now just a small task. Just a small task. Create one web page, whichever web page you want, you take. Okay? Clear? So now my requirement is yeah, my requirement is you have to create one web page. You have to create one web page. Okay, you have to create one web page. Till now, what and all are the web pages you have created or website you have created? Already you people have created this restaurant menu you have created, na? Yes or no? So when I click on any menu, okay, consider you are clicking on breakfast menu and you are clicking on that something like if any one of the breakfast. Okay, you're clicking on that and I should get to an alert pop-up. I should get one alert pop-up saying that that is what you have clicked on. Clear? Clear? Yes or no? My dear students, yes or no? Laughing ladies, ಏನ್ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿ ಅಂತನಾ? ನಿಮ್ನೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. You understood the requirement? Yes. You too understood the requirement? You ma? I don't know what's your name. Shashank. Shashank understood? Vivek. I don't know his name also. Your name? Okay. Yes. ಮಣಿಕಂಠ ಛೀ ದುಷ್ಯಂತ್ ನೋಡೋ ಅಲ್ಲೋಡೋ ಮಣಿಕಂಠ ನಿನ್ನ ನೆನ್ಸ್ಕೊತಾವ ನೋಡಪ್ಪ. Okay, guys, did you people understand the requirement? Charan, what do you want me to tell? Charan, want me to display the code? Okay. Charan, what do you want me to tell? 1 second. Okay, the requirement, guys, what is the requirement I said? What is the requirement I said? You people have created one breakfast menu page, yes or no? So I am saying that for an example, when you click on that hyperlink breakfast, whatever breakfast list items you have given, that will get displayed. Yes or no? So I am saying that when you click on any one food item, you should get one alert pop-up saying that this is the food item you have selected for. Clear? Clear? Yes or no? Done? Charan, am I clear? Yes. Others, am I clear? Others? Yes. Please do it soon. Please do it soon, guys. Let me go with the next one called as arrays. Mm. Yes. ಏನಾಯ್ತಮ್ಮ? File hello. ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ? ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ಲಾ? ಅದನ್ನೇ ಮಾಡೋದು ನನ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಹೋಗಿ ಚೇರ್ ತಗೋಬಾ. ಬಾರೋ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ. ನಾನು ದೂರ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್. Okay, so look alert pop-ups. Okay, I mean pop-ups in JavaScript. So the very first type of pop-up is nothing but called as alert pop. It is called as alert pop-up. So if I want this alert pop-up, now I will be using one function called as alert. Very hinbardu. I will give a semicolon. I'll save this. Okay. Okay. I will click on this run and debug. Your sensor over here. Now, what is alert pop-up is nothing but you will get one pop-up with only one single button called as OK. So this one, this is called as alert message, and this complete thing is called as alert box, where you will be getting only one button called as OK button. Okay. Now I want to change this alert message to saying it as be alert to learn JavaScript. Okay. So now I'll inside this function. Laptop heart attack. Okay. I will use one alert function and I will say be alert to learn Java. Okay. I'll save this. So again, when I go back to the program and I refresh, ಅದನ್ನೇ ಕಣೋ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ. ಆ ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಬಿ ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್ ಜಾವಾಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಗೋ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ದ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್, ನನಗೆ ಏನು ಬರ್ದಿದ್ನೋ ಅದೇ ಬಂತ, ಬಿ ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್ ಜಾವಾಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಏನು. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಓಕೆ ಅಂತ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಪಾಪಪ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೌ again I want to pass one entire message saying that ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸೇ ಅಲರ್ಟ್ and inside this function I will say stay tuned. I will say stay tuned and here let me give a semicolon. Now let me save this. Again go back to the program and you refresh. ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ? ನಾನು 2 ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ. ಒಂದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಬಿ ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್ ಜಾವಾಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಯ್ತು? ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಿ ವೆನ್ ಐ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಆನ್ ಓಕೆ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಅನದರ್ ಒನ್ ಪಾಪಪ್. ಇವಾಗ ಓಕೆ 2 ಸತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನನಗೆ ಒಂದೇ ಸತಿ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಹಿಯರ್, ಗೋ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ದ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಓಕೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆಯೋ ಸ್ಟೇ ಟ್ಯೂನ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ, ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಪಿ ದಿಸ್
remove this, and inside this only I will say something called as then paste marking. Okay, I'll save this. I'll again go back. I'll again refresh. ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂತಾ, ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂತಾ. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಉದ್ದ ಆಯ್ತು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಐ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಈ ಸ್ಟೇ ಟ್ಯೂನ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನನಗೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಅವಾಗ ಇವಾಗ ನೀವು HTML ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಪ್-ಅಪ್ಸ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಸ್. ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಸ್. ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ /n. I will be using something called as /n. Okay, /n ಅಂತ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ I will save this. Go back, again refresh. Stay tuned ಅನ್ನೋ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಬಂತಾ. ಇವಾಗ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಈ ಸ್ಟೇ ಟ್ಯೂನ್ಡ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪಕ್ಕಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. I want to give some tab space to it. So now what I will do, stay tuned ಅಲ್ಲೇ I will use another one escape sequences called as /t and I'll save this. ಕೊಡ್ಕೊ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡ್ಕೊ. Now again if I refresh here, can you observe here I am getting one arrow symbol. That is only nothing but tab space. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 8 ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸಸ್ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. 8 ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ 8 ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸಸ್ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಐ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಆನ್ ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ. Okay, now I'll clear with alert pop-up. Yes, you have the next type of pop-up called as confirmation box. Confirmation box and confirmation box. I will say confirm. I'll say confirm, and inside this I will say something called as click OK or cancel. Click OK or cancel and what I will do here, I will give a semicolon. I'll save this, go back, refresh. Okay, ನನಗೆ one pop-up ಬರ್ತಿದೆ. That is nothing but confirmation box where I'm getting both OK and cancel. ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಏನಂತ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ OK or cancel. ನನಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಏನು, what is my next requirement is OK. ಈ confirmation pop-up ಬಂತು. Now when I click on OK, ನನಗೆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರೂ ಅಂತ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಸಮ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸೇ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ is equals to result ಒಳಗಡೆ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ equals, and I will pass the same function. I'll copy this, go here, paste this. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Now ಈ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನನಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಅದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. yes or no? So I will say alert, I will say alert, and inside this ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಮಾ, so I should see confirmation pop-up andre you have got buttons, true. One is OK button, one is cancel button. But ಇದನ್ನು alert message ಕೂಡ ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ ನನಗೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ, OK ಅಂತ click ಮಾಡಿದೆ. I should get one alert message saying that the user clicked on OK ಅಂತ click ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ನಂಗೆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರೂ ಅಂತ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರಬೇಕು. So now I'm storing it inside a reference variable. See, I am storing it inside a variable and I'm creating a reference variable.
ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಬಟ್ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಕನ್ಫರ್ಮ್
ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ ಮಾ. ನಾನು ಒಂದೇ ಕಣ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು.
ನೋಡಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ತರ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾನೆ,
ಆ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನಾನು ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು, ಆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನಂಗೆ ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಪುಟ, ನಾನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ ನಾನು ಎರಡು ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಸೇಮ್ ನನ್ನ ಮೆಸೇಜು ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಎರಡು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋದು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು, ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ನೀನ್ ಕನ್ಫರ್ಮ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ, ಒಂದ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು, ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ನಾನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಲ್ಲ ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ನ, ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಸೇಜು ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ, ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಬದಲು ನಾನು ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ನಾವು instead of confirm I will say alert. Alert ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡು what I have to say user clicked on user clicked on ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು I will give a semicolon, and then this is nothing but a message, alert message, and inside this I have to store the what? I have to store the string that is nothing but your reference, mean result. So I will say result. String ಬದಲು result ತಗೊಂಡು string ಬೇಕಾ string ಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. I will save this, go back. Hello. Okay, so now okay, I will click on okay.
ಯಾಕೆ 2 times ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅದು?
2 times ಯಾಕೆ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಕನ್ಫರ್ಮ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನ, ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೀನಿ, ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಓಕೆ ಆರ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್, ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನನ್ಗೊಂದು ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 2 ಸತಿ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೆನ್ ಐ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಆನ್ ಓಕೆ, ಸಿ ದ ಯೂಸರ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಆನ್, ನಾನು ಓಕೆ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೂ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ. ಈಗ ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನೇ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಸಾರಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಇಟ್ as false. Okay, cancel. Now I'm getting it as false. Okay, and click on the pop-up together. So the next type of pop-up is called as what? The next type of pop-up is called as prompt box. Okay, ಈ prompt box ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾ ಇದೇ ತರಾನೇ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. You will say prompt and I will type I will take a function and I will say enter the name. I will say enter the name and I will save this and give a semicolon after each statement. I will save, go back. Aita, what is it? What am I getting? Enter the name anta kottidini. Input box bartide. I'm getting with the okay and cancel button also. But now, okay, I have got it. But ನಾನು ಏನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಂಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಅ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ and I will give the string name to it, that is nothing but reference variable, and again I'll
ಇವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಮ್ ನೇಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ
ನನಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ತಗೋತೀನಿ, ಆಯ್ತು ನಿಂಗೆ ಇದು ಬೇಡವಾ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳಲ್ಲ, ಏನೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ನಥಿಂಗ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್. ಆಯ್ತು ನಾನು ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡು ವಾಟ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ ಹಿಯರ್, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್, ಆ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಒನ್ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್. ಇವಾಗ ಇದು ಬಂತಾ?
ನಾವು ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಲೈನ್ ತೆಗೆದು
ಯಾವುದು
ಪ್ರಾಂಪ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಕಾಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತನಾ? ಏನು ಬರಲ್ಲ.
ಅವಾಗ 2 times ಬರೋದು 1 time ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
ಈಗ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಒನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಬರೀ ಇದಿಷ್ಟೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ನಿಂಗೆ ಓಕೆ ಬಟನ್ ಬಂತು, ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಬಟನ್ ಬಂತು, ಬಟ್ ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾವ್ದಮ್ಮ?
ಅವಾಗ 2 times ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಬರೀ 1 time. ಆಮೇಲೆ
ಹೋಯ್ತು. ಸಿ ನನಗೆ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್, ನಾನು ಅದು 2 ಸತಿ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಆಸ್ ಐ ಸೆಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಸತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು ಅಲ್ವಾ.
2 ಸತಿ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ನೋಡಿ. ಓಕೆ,
ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ರು, ಆಯ್ತಾ?
2 lines ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು.
Okay, so after this what I have to do, I have to create one alert message inside this, and I have to say entered name is ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾವು ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೋ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್, and then after this give a semicolon, save this, go back, refresh. Okay, okay, true. Okay, now I will say the name, I will say okay. Now the entered name is Vivek, and you click on this is all about pop-ups. Clear? Done? Any doubt? Okay.
ಜಾವಾಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
JavaScript
ನಿಜ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, 3 days ಆಯ್ತು.
ಇದೆ ಕಣೋ JavaScript.
ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ,
ಹ್ಮ್
ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಯಾವಾಗ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಆಯ್ತು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ? 3 days.
Monday.
ಸ್ಯಾಟರ್ಡೇನಾ? ಸ್ಯಾಟರ್ಡೇ ಯಾವ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇತ್ತು ನಿನ್ಗೆ?
Good Anu, good money. Good money. Guys, see the output which your friends have done. Can you see? The item is added to the cart. ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? So, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಮಾಡಿಲ್ವಾ? ಏಕೆ? ಏನಾಯ್ತು? What happened? ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ? ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ವಾ?
ಇವಾಗ ನೀನೊಂದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಲ್ಲ ಪುಟ್ಟ, ಇವಾಗ ನೀನೊಂದು ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ, ನೀನು ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನ್ ಇದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ನೀರ್ ದೋಸೆ ಅಂತ, ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ, ಅದ್ರ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ. ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ. ನೀನ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ಯಾ? ನೀನ್ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ತಾನೆ. ತೋರ್ಸು. ಓಕೆ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡು. ಇವಾಗ ಈ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಲ್ಲ, ಇದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್, ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಹಾಕು ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಎಂಟರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಎಂಟರ್ ದೇರ್. ಓಕೆ? ಅಥವಾ ಯು ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಪುಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್, ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ ನೋಡು, ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಇದು ನಾವು ಪೇಜ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಲಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯ? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಾಗ ನೀನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಜಾವಾಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ, ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ? ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಜಾವಾಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ವಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ನೀನು ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಕ್ಕೆ ನಂಗೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು. ನೀನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಯು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಒನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಜಾವಾಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನ್ ಏನ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಬೇಕೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡು. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನೀನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ, ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯೋ ಆ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಪೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡು. ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಬರುತ್ತೆ ತಾನೆ? ಪಕ್ಕ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ತಾನೆ? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಜಾವಾಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ ಕನಯ್ಯ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಪಾಪಪ್ ಬರಬಾರ್ದು. ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಐಟಮ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿನ್ ಪಾಪಪ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅದನ್ನ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯ ಹೇಳು?
ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಕೋಡ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಕೋಡ್
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕ್ತೀಯಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಜಾವಾಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ?
ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು
ರಕ್ಷಿತಾ, ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಒಂದು ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಪೇಜ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ ತಾನೆ? ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ಯಾ ತಾನೆ? ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ ನೋಡು, ಹಂಗೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಜಾವಾ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಾರ್ದು, ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್. ಹಿಂಗ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
ಇವಾಗ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಟಾಸ್ಕ್,
ಯಾವುದು?
ಇವಾಗ ಇದು ಇದೆ ಅಂತ,
ಹಾ
ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ
ಹೌದು.
ಸೊ ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಈಗ ಇಡ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ಯಾ?
ಬಾಡಿ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಸೌತ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಇಡ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಬಾಡಿ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ಸೆಪರೇಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡು.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಟೈಟಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ
ಇನ್ನೇನು ಟೈಟಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಟೈಟಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಂಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್, ಯು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಒನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಜಾವಾ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್. ಆ ಜಾವಾ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಡ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನ ಪೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡು. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
ಸೊ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಜಾವಾ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಬಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾ?
ಟೈಟಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಜಾವಾ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ನೀನು ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು.
ಈ ತರ
ನಿನ್ನೆ ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ನನ್ ಬರ್ಡೇ ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡವ್ರು? ನೀನೊಬ್ನೇ ತಾನೆ? ನೋಡ ಆಗ್ಲೇ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರ್ಡೇ ಅಂತೆ. ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಆತರ ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ನಾನು ಅದ್ ನಿನಗೆ ಹೇಳ, ಅದು ಇನ್ವಿಟೇಷನ್ ತರ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಅದು ಇನ್ವಿಟೇಷನ್ ತರ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ ಹಾಕು, ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ ಹಾಕು ಅಂದೆ ತಾನೆ? ಹೇಳದ್ನ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ವಾ? ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ಗೆ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ವಾ? ನೋಡ್ದಾ ಆಗ್ಲೇ ಮರ್ತೋಗ್ಬಿಡಿದ್ಯಾ ಉದ್ದಾರ. Guys, are you people done with it? Yes. Yes or no? ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೇನ್ರೋ? ಆಗೋಯ್ತಾ? ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ವೋ? Okay. Hey guys, really I have not done arrays because I remember doing arrays. ನಿಮಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ನಾ, ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ನಾ ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನೋಡೋಣ ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. Online students, have I done something called as arrays? No. Okay, done. ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 3 ಲೈಕ್ ಬೇರೆ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟವ್ರೆ? No. Okay, I'll do. Okay, so now what do you mean by arrays? Take down the next topic. Array data type in JavaScript. Array data type in JavaScript. Collection of multiple types in a single. Yeah, what do you mean by arrays? Yes, what do you mean by arrays? Collection of similar data types. Yes or no? What and all you can store inside an array? Obviously a number. Yes or no? Only a number always, sir. Yes, sir. You can store string also. Yes. So now okay. So now let me consider your very first type. Let me consider a HTML document that is nothing but doc type HTML. See, every time
if you have to store some 10 to 20 variables, you have to store that inside some variable. Yes or no? You have to store it inside some variable. Adhe nan array use ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, if I use array, you will just create one list called as array, and inside that you can give how many ever numbers you want. Yes or no? That is why you people will be using something called as arrays. Clear? Done? So now, how to write doc type HTML? Yeah, soon. Here draw HTML tag. Okay, then you will be writing the head tag, and after this head tag you will be writing the title tag, and inside this title let me mention as what? Let me take it as array in JavaScript, and let me close this title tag. Clear till here? Clear till here? Now let me take the script tag. Let me take the script tag, and inside the script tag I want to store array. Inside the script tag I want to store one array, and this array I will take the name as array1. I will take it as array1, and inside this array let me store numbers 10, 20, 30 and 40. Clear? Clear? Only doing like this, it's enough. Again you should store it inside some other variable. Yes or no? So I will say where. What is where? What is where? Where is a variable? Yes or no? So now where is the huh? Okay, so now if I want to print this all array list values, then I will say console, then I will say console.log, and I will say print what? Print ARR1. Yes or no? Shall I directly show this in the output? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Square only I've used. Yeah, I understood. But in JavaScript, you will use like this. Okay. Done. Let us see this directly. Okay, so now let me create one file name called as arrays.html. Let me save this. What is the shortcut? Shift1. And now the title, let me take it as arrays. Let me take it as arrays in JavaScript. Okay, let me take it as arrays in JavaScript. Now, since you're using the JavaScript, you will be using which tag? You will be using the script tag. And inside the script tag, now I want to print the list of variables or the list of numbers here. So now, if you have to create one array, means you have to give an array name to it. So I am taking the array name as ARR1. I am taking the array name as ARR1. And inside this, what and all? I have to give the numbers which and all I want to store. So I will say 10, 20, 30 and 40. Okay. So now just printing this, will I get the output? Will I get the output? I have to store it inside one reference variable. Or sorry, I have to store it inside some variable. Yes. So now here I will say, let me store that inside one variable. So now, should I give a semicolon here? Should I give a semicolon? Yes, sir. Arrays admel semicolon ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಶಶಾಂಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ? If you give semicolon also, nothing will happen. If you don't give also, nothing will happen. Same with statements also. If you give or you don't give, nothing is going to happen. Okay, but still give. So now I have to print this value. So I will say what? Console.log, and I will say print what values? Print ARR1. ARR1 values, and let me save this. First of all, give a semicolon. Save this. go here. Okay. Now let me run this. So where is my output? Right click. You have to click on inspect, then go to console. And if you observe here, what am I getting? Am I getting the numbers here? Where are the numbers, guys? I am getting only the length of the array. I am getting only the length of the array. That is nothing but it is typed as what? I am getting only the length of the array here. What is the length of the array? Ma'am, then you said that the array numbers will be printed here. So where is that numbers here? Where is that numbers inside that array? So now when you click here, you can see all the list of arrays, whichever has got printed. Clear? And you also have the length of that complete array, that is nothing but 4. Clear? Clear with arrays? So now, after this, so now in this array, why is it starting from 0 only? Because always your array index starts from 0. So how many are there? 0, 1, 2, 3. So there are, but the length is 4. But the length is 4. Okay. So now what I want to do is, I want to change, now for the 0th index you have 10. For the 0th index you have 10. For now I want to change the array for, I want to change the number for this index. For the first index of the array, I want to change the value. How to change the value? You understood? I'm saying that here I am giving for the 0th index, it is 10. Now I want to print the 0th index as 100. How to print? How to print? What you have to do, guys? Hey, you all don't know Java. Solpanu gottilva. Who knows Java? Only one. Others? Gottil. Parvagilla. Gottil dedru parvagilla. Very soon your Java classes will also start. And you know, it will start in the very morning. Okay. So now, after this, let me create, let me create another one reference variable, or let me create another one array here. Okay. So now I will store it inside a variable and I will say array 2 is equals to, I am trying to give a new array here. Yes or no? I'm trying to give a new array here. So after this, let me give a semicolon. Now, for this, I am trying to create a next set of array 2. Yes or no? Array 1 is already created, and I'm trying to create next set of array 2 by using index value. So how to get the index value? I should say ARR2, and I will tell the index value 0. And for this index value, print the value as 100. Okay. So now, again, for this ARR, for this array 2 only. Sorry. Next one. For the index value 1, 0 is over. For the index value 1, I want to change the value as 200. Next one, again for the index value 3. For the index value 3, I want to change it to 300. Next one, I will give another one array list, that is nothing but index value 4, and let me change this to 400. And now let me save this. Huh? Yenma? 0, 1, 2. Okay. So now what I want to do is, I want to print all these arrays. I want to print the second array. With the length. You can directly give console.log and you can say array 2. You can directly give console.log and you can give array 2. But let me use for loop for this. Let me use which loop? Let me use for loop for this. How to write a for loop? You people have already learned. Let me take for, let me take for, and let me try to use, I'll use a keyword called as let, and I will try to initialize the what? I will try to initialize the value as 0. I will, directly also I can write, but I'm teaching you people how to write by using for loop. Okay. ಬೇಕಾ shortcuts use ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ರು. I literally have no issues because everything if I teach in shortcut, and yeah, I understood. Yeah, you can do like that also, but I want to show you people by creating a new array, because you know why I've created the second array. I want to add 2 arrays here. So only I have created another one array. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳೋದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ತನಕ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ, ಆತ್ರ ಬೀಳ್ಬೇಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Okay, so now I will use the for loop. I have used let keyword and I'm trying to initialize the value. What is the first value? It is nothing but 0. Now what condition can I give here? I will say now which value, which array you want to print now, and which array length you want to get? Array 2, yes or no? So I will say arr2 dot, and I have to use something called as length. I have to use something called as length. Should I increment or should I decrement? Increment. So I will say I plus plus. Now, should I open the parenthesis? Yes. Bedwa mama. What they said? So let me open the parenthesis, and inside this, let me print the value saying that console dot log, and which value I have to print now? All the array 2 of I. Correct? Correct. Should I give a semicolon? So now let me print this. First of all, who is the talking? Manikanta? Okay. So now, will I get the output? Let me save this, go back and refresh. Yes. Yes. I'm putting the second array list also. The first array is also printed. Yes or no? That is 10, 20, 30 and 40. That was the first array which I printed. By using for loop also, I have printed the values. Yes. Clear with this too? Clear with this too? Okay. My next requirement is, you have this array 1. You have this array 1. So now what I want to do is, I want to add few more values inside this array 1. I want to add few more values inside this array 1. Who to add? Huh? Obviously, you will go there and you will change there. Huh? Directly you will change, no? Shortcut. Yes, no? Yes. But in this array, you have one function. You have one function. So now, inside which array I want to add new values? Array 1. I want to add new values inside this array 1. So now, I will be using one function. Okay. So now, I will be using one function here called as, now can you tell me where I should push this array? So now, I will say arr1. I'm telling that for the array 1, I want to add new values. Yes or no? So that you will be using one function called as push. You will be using one function called as push. Okay. And what you want to push inside that array, that value you have to give there. That value you have to give there. Now consider that I have given 10, 20, 30 and 40. Now I want to give the number as 50. Now I want to give the number as 50. So after this, let me give a semicolon. Now I again want to print that value. Yes or no? Print that array 1. So what I have to do? I will say what? I will say console dot log, and which value I have to print now, which array I want to print, I will print something called as array 1. Will I get the output? Yes or no? So now let me save this, go back and refresh. Now what happened? The same array, but my length is, before it was 4. Now the length is 5. Why? Now can you tell me, I pushed one value called as 50. Is it added in the before or last or middle? Last. So when you use the function called as push, in an array, you will take the array name, you will use the function called as push, and you will give the value name to it. You will pass the value to that. So when you use that push function, it will add that value at the last. Ma'am, now inside the same array, I want to add another one value at the very starting. What is my starting value here? 10. Now I want to add 5, ma'am. How to add? Huh? No index increment, no index decrement. You will be using one function called as unshift. Okay. So now let me go back to the program and let me say for which array you want to add. Array number 1. So I will say arr1 dot which function. Now if I want to add any numbers at the starting of the array, I will be using one function called as unshift, and I will say the value, unshift and the value. Okay. Now say that I want to add the value as 5. Okay. Now I'll give a semicolon here. Again, I have to print this. Yes or no? So I will say console.log, and what value I have, which array I want to print now? arr1. Yes or no? So now let me save this, go back here, refresh. Now, if you observe, where that 5 value has got pushed, not at the start, not at the end, not at the middle, but can you see 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Here, if you want to add any new number or any new value into an array, you will be using the function called as unshift. If you want to add new values, you will be using push. Now I want to remove this 5. What you will do? Now I want to remove this 5 again. So now I will be using something called as here. For adding a new value, you use unshift. For adding a new value in the beginning, you use unshift. If I want to remove, you will be using something called as shift. So from which array I want to shift one? Array 1, and I will use something called as unshift. Here you will not give any value. Because when you use the function called as shift, what will happen is it knows that I have to take the first value only. It will know that I have to take the first value only. So now let me give a semicolon. Now let me print this. Console.log, and I will say array 1. And let me give a semicolon, save, go back, refresh. Can you see that 5 has got removed? Can you see that 5 anywhere? So this is only all about arrays. Ma'am, now I want to add both array 1 and array 2. I want to add array 1 and array 2. Which function will you be using? If you want to add 2 arrays, which function you will use? ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಹೇಳು, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ಯಲ್ಲ. So if you want to add two arrays, then you will be using a function called as concatenation. Then how to use this concatenation? Now I will say arr1, I will say arr1, and I will say array1 dot, and you have to concat with which one? Concat with which one? Concatenation is nothing but addition. Okay, concatenate with array2, concatenate it with array2, and then what I have to do, I have to print the values. So I will say console.log. Now will you say array1 or array2? Array, see, it is not that you have to give array1 only, you can give it as arr also. Okay, so now I'll go here and I will say arr. Okay, now let me save this. Can you see? Can you see? By both the array1 and array2 is added. Is it added? Yes or no? First you had 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, 200, 300 and 400. Here. Done. So this is all about your arrays. So what and all we learnt in arrays? What and all we learnt in arrays? If you want to add any new values, you will be using the function called as, push. If you want to add any new elements in an array at the starting, you will be using unshift. If you want to remove that first value, and if you want to add, here, done. Please try the same thing in your laptop. Please try the same thing in your laptop. Online students, is it clear? Online students, is it clear? By this week, I have to complete your JavaScript classes. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನ ಇದೆ. Still you have DOM manipulation, event handling. I'll teach, don't worry. What and all topics are over in JavaScript? What topics are over in JavaScript? ಈಗ ಹೇಳ್ರೋ. ಲೂಪ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು.
ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇವಾಗ ನೀವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ARR ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದೇ ತರ ನಾವು ಜಾವಾ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದೇ ಡೇಟಾ ಟೈಪ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ?
ಡೇಟಾ ಟೈಪ್ ಜಾವಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. We will be using only the keywords. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೀವರ್ಡ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು var, let and constant. ಅದನ್ನೇ ಟಾಪಿಕ್.
ಲೆಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ, ಲೆಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Because it is a variable.
ಲೆಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿ?
ಲೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನೆ ನೀನ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು.
ಲೆಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಒಂಥರ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಲ್ ಅಪ್ಪ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿನ್ನೆ when I was teaching about how to declare variables inside the JavaScript, you have something called as accessing inside the block and outside the block. No. ನಿನ್ನೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಅದಕ್ಕ ಇವಾಗ you have in JavaScript you cannot use anything called as data types. ಅದ್ರ ಬದಲು ನಾನು ಕೀವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ var, let and constant. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು var ಕೀವರ್ಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಅಸೈನ್ ಸಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. a is equals to 10 ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ದ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಸ್ಕೋಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ದ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಸ್ಕೋಪ್. ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಸ್ಕೋಪ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ as, you will be having the open parenthesis and closing parenthesis. Okay, so inside the block scope ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ by using var keyword it will print the value, but outside the value it will not print. ಅದೇ ತರ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರನೇ ಇದೆ. ನೋಡ್ಮಾ ಕೋಡ್. What about higher order function map? ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಕಣ್ರೋ, ಯಾಕ್ರೋ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಆಡ್ತೀರಾ?
Guys, in one day only I cannot teach everything. No. If only one can understand, not everyone will be having the same capacity to understand everything at one day only, no. ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದೇ ದಿನ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರೇನ್ರೋ? I'll teach. Hey. ಮಿಡಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ್ದು ಅವಾಗ ನೀನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ? ಆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅವಾಗ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಇವಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ದಲ್ಲ ನೀನ್ ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡು ARR2 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡು ಇವಾಗ ARR1 ಅಂತ ನೀನೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಮಿಡಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪುಷ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತನಾ? ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಅವಾಗ ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ನೀನು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ಯಾ? ಮಿಡಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಆತರ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಯಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಕಂಡಿಡ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಅವಾಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅವಾಗ ತೋರ್ಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆಮ I said invitation. You have created complete web page. Invitation means you have to create one layout. Inside that layout, you have to print all these. Understood? In CSS, you have learned something called as form layouts. By using that, you do. This will become a web page. I want a layout. Okay. ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ? ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಂಗೆ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಕಣ. ನೀವೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ ಅಥವಾ ಇವತ್ತು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ? ಯಾರಾದ್ರು ಖುಷಿ ಫೋಟೋನ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದು. ಹಾ ಬೇಡ, ಅರೆ ತರನೇ ಇಡು. ಪಾಪು ಪುಷ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಡ. ಈಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳಿದಿನ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡು. ನೀನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡ. ಜಾವಾನೇ ಬೇರೆ ತರ ರನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಜಾವಾ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟೇ ಬೇರೆ ತರ ರನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಜಾವಾ ಅಂಡ್ ಜಾವಾ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೀಸನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಪೀಪಲ್ ಜಾವಾ ವಿ ಡಿಡ್ಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಏನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಉದ್ಭವ ಆಯ್ತು ಹೇಳು. ಈಗ ನೀನೇನ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಕೆಲವುದನ್ನ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಜಾವಾ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತರ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಜಾವಾನೇ ಬೇರೆ ತರ ರನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಜಾವಾ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟೇ ಬೇರೆ ತರ ರನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಡ್ರೋ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಕಂಡ್ರು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ನಾನೇನೋ ತಪ್ಪು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ನನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡೌಟ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ ಶುರು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Guys, are you people, did you people do the event invitation card? Yes, sir. Can I see? Yours I saw. Pinky show. You can make it still more beautiful, no? Huh? Same place ಏನೋ ಒಂದ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸಾಯ್ಬೇಕು ಮಾಡೋಣ. Give background image, no?
You can add background video also. Here, border code first net. You have done for. Add some colors. CSS ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಬಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Serious? Yesterday project. Okay? ಬೇಕಾದ ಬಂತ? ನೀನು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೆ ತಾನೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೆ? ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ದೆ ತಾನೆ ಇವಾಗ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ. ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಫೋಲಿಯೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದ. ನೀನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ? ಮಾಡಿ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ? ಯಾವಾಗ? ನೀವ್ ಬಾ ನಾಳೆ. ಯಾಕ್ರೋ ನಿಮ್ಮಿಬ್ರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಡ್ಡ ಬಂದೈತಾ? ನೀನ್ ತಮ್ಗೆ ಆನೆ ಅಡ್ಡ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು. What? You did? ಏನಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ ತೋರ್ಸು. ನೀನ್ ಡಿವ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೆನ್ನೆ ಡಿವ್ ತೆಗಿಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ನೆನ್ನೆ ಡಿವ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಬರೀ ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ದೆ. ನೆನ್ಪಿದ್ಯಾ? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು. ಡಿವ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ತರ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮದುವೆ. ತಾವು ಅಕ್ಕ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ? ಅದೇ ಯಾಕೆ ನಿಮ್ ಜಿರಾಫೆ ಅಡ್ಡ ಬಂದೈತಾ? ನೀವು ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಇವತ್ತಾಗದೆ ಇರೋದು ನಾಳೆ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ? ಏನ್ರಪ್ಪ ನಿಮ್ದು ಆಗಿದ್ಯಾ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್? Scan your attendance. Everyone scan your attendance. Pa, Shashanka. ಏನು?
ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಂದೇನ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ
ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ದೀರ ಅಂತಾನ?
ನೇಮ್
ಯಾವ ನೇಮ್? These two people are up to. ಮಾಡಿ ಇಬ್ರು ಏನು ಹೊಸದ್ ಕಂಡಿಡಿತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಏನ್ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಆಯ್ತು? ಏನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು? ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Okay, guys, if you have done scanning with your attendance, please, I request all the people who have not done the projects, please do the projects. And trust me, I don't know, by this week, I will keep one test for sure on HTML, CSS. Clear? Done? Yes or no?
For previous batch, I gave them test. All full blunders they've done. Not wonders, they've done blunders. Okay. So if you're done scanning with your attendance, you can leave for the day. You can leave for the day, guys. And tomorrow we will do with functions and I will start with event handling. Okay, event handling. Event handling is also called as DOM manipulation. Okay. Ma'am, I didn't understand alert message. Okay. One second. You didn't understand alert message by link to other buttons. Okay. Purushottam, what I said is, see, you have created, anyone has, Purushottam, you do one thing. Tomorrow you join the class soon, okay? Then after that,